Okay, listen. JLo just told the entire planet that if Kim Kardashian fumbles Lewis Hamilton, Jennifer Lopez is stepping up to scoop that man. And the crazy part, Lewis Hamilton has allegedly had a crush on Jennifer Lopez for years. That's not gossip. That's a market correction waiting to happen. And nobody is doing the math. So let me do the math. Today we run the Power Couple Profitability Index, a real breakdown of why JLo and Lewis Hamilton isn't tabloid nonsense, why it is actually a 12-figure commercial Eve. We're going to score the JLo-Lewis Hamilton pairing across 9 brutal variables that determine whether celebrity couples actually print money or just burn it. So buckle in. The timeline becomes a business case study. And by the end of this run, the audience will never look at a celebrity romance the same way again. Because once the index is understood, the entire industry becomes visible for what the industry really is. And what the industry really is, baby, is a casino with better lighting. The first variable inside the index is cultural compounding. Cultural compounding is a multiplier that emerges when 2 stars share an audience profile and stack reach instead of diluting it. When Beyoncé linked with Jay-Z, every product JLo and Lewis Hamilton touched doubled. Now compare that to Kim Kardashian and Lewis Hamilton. Kim Kardashian's audience, 67% female, ages 18 to 34, beauty-driven. Lewis Hamilton's audience, 71% male, ages 19 to 45, motorsport-driven. Those two audiences overlap by maybe 11%. Which means when Kim Kardashian and Lewis Hamilton get photographed together, half the audience scrolls past. JLo and Lewis Hamilton lose engagement. Cultural dilution, not compounding. Now flip the switch. JLo's audience is bilingual, bicultural, fashion empowered, music streaming, high glamour, age skewed 25 to 54, older, wealthier, with deeper discretionary spending on concert tickets, fragrance, skincare, tequila, and luxury real estate. Lewis Hamilton's audience is motorsport driven, performance obsessed, fitness aware, and aspirational to higher income. So when JLo and Lewis Hamilton collide, you get a bilingual luxury buyer, a bilingual fashion buyer, a luxury buyer willing to spend $400 on a racer-style jacket, a motorsport buyer willing to spend $300 on a sequin evening dress. JLo and Lewis Hamilton's two audiences overlap by an estimated 34 to 41%, roughly triple the Kim Kardashian-Lewis Hamilton overlap, which means every shared moment between JLo and Lewis Hamilton produces 3 to 4 times the commercial impressions per dollar of paparazzi fuel. 8 more to go. The second variable is what I'm calling the glamour versus performance scoring, because not every celebrity pairing is created equal in the eye of the luxury houses. Some pairings are pure glamour, both in beauty, fashion, red carpet. Think JLo plus Ben Affleck in Ben Affleck's peak era. Both dressing at the highest rung, both landing separate in joint covers, both commanding premiums. Pure glamour on top of glamour. Beautiful, but the luxury houses have already saturated that audience with that buyer. Now think performance. Performance pairings link a luxury icon with a performance icon. Lewis Hamilton plus a tennis star. Performance on top of performance. Works, but lacks editorial heat. Fashion shoots do not sell circulation. Red carpets do not generate water cooler moments. The index want a glamour performance hybrid pairing. One donates glamour, the other donates performance credibility. Think David Beckham plus Victoria Beckham, except flipped. David Beckham gave the performance. Victoria Beckham gave the glamour. Together, David Beckham and Victoria Beckham built a $700 million empire because every luxury house wanted access to both halves of the couple. The same model works almost identically with JLo and Lewis Hamilton. JLo donates the glamour, red carpet, couture fragrance, costumes. Lewis Hamilton donates a performance, racing credibility, technical apparel credibility, and a global non-American audience, because Formula One fans exist in Sao Paulo, Tokyo, Melbourne, Riyadh, and Berlin. Lewis Hamilton gives JLo access to an entirely new buyer geography. That is the unbeatable combination. Glamour plus performance. Hybrid arc. And the index scores it. We're going to come back to the final number. 8 more variables to compute. Third variable, the tour economics. Because the most underrated commercial indicator of any celebrity couple is whether JLo and Lewis Hamilton can sell out a joint stadium or arena appearance. Not just a single appearance. A joint run. A co-headline tour. Now, Kim Kardashian and Lewis Hamilton together could not sell out a single arena date. Kim Kardashian has never headlined a tour. Has never sold a stadium ticket under Kim Kardashian's own name. The Kim Kardashian plus Lewis Hamilton combination has 0 tour economics, 0 music synergy, 0 co-headline viability. The tour revenue column goes to 0. Now consider JLo plus Lewis Hamilton. JLo has headlined 9 major tours. JLo has sold out Madison Square Garden. JLo has sold out the Forum. JLo has sold out Crypto.com Arena. JLo has sold out Barclays Center. JLo has sold out Radio City Music Hall. JLo's Las Vegas residencies alone grossed over $100 million annually. Lewis Hamilton is not a singer, but Lewis Hamilton is a global sports icon with massive live presence and festival appearances. Together, JLo plus Lewis Hamilton could easily produce a curated live experience, a marquee partnership concert, a racing meets music festival, a Formula One weekend finale with JLo headlining the after-party stage. That alone is worth $40 million to $80 million per appearance and outpaces an entire year of Kim Kardashian headline revenue, since that category is zero, by an unprintable percentage. L'Oreal has signed multiple power duos. The reason is simple. A couple in a campaign generates between 2 and 5 times the social impressions of an individual in a campaign. The audience projects fantasy. The audience wants to be the couple. The luxury brand gets 5x the earned media value at no extra cost. Now think about who the fashion houses want to dress. Who sells more magazine circulation per dollar wardrobe? JLo, hands down, sells more magazine circulation per dollar wardrobe than any living female celebrity. JLo is a walking front row. JLo is a living editorial. JLo is a Vogue, a Harper's Bazaar, a Vanity Fair persona. JLo dresses at the highest tier of couture and the highest tier of luxury casual. Lewis Hamilton, similarly, is one of the most photographed male celebrities on the planet. Lewis Hamilton's fashion house partnerships already include Tommy Hilfiger, Dior, IWC, and Lululemon. Lewis Hamilton has appeared in fashion front row seats at every fashion week in the world. Lewis Hamilton has been shot by Annie Leibovitz, by Mario Sereni, by Myrtle Ass. Together, JLo plus Lewis Hamilton can produce the highest velocity fashion house imagery of any conceivable celebrity pairing of the next decade. JLo and Lewis Hamilton have the magazine editors on speed dial. JLo and Lewis Hamilton have the stylists on speed dial. JLo and Lewis Hamilton have the photographers on speed dial. JLo and Lewis Hamilton have the hair, the makeup, the tailoring on speed dial. JLo plus Lewis Hamilton is a stimulus package injected straight into the luxury sector. Fifth variable, watch and jewelry. Watches and jewelry are the highest margin endorsement categories in the entire luxury sector. A single watch deal can be worth $4 million to $12 million per year to a single A-list celebrity. A joint watch deal, where a couple wears coordinated timepieces on coordinated outfits, can be worth 3 to 7 times that. The reason is that the magazine shoots, the social media spreads, the paparazzi candid shots, the red carpet moments, every appearance is 2 endorsements for every ticket. Now, Lewis Hamilton has worked with IWC, Tag Heuer, Bulgari, knows a royal oak from a nautilus. JLo has serious jewelry credibility, diamond rings, layered necklaces, 6-figure earrings, bracelets, anklets, brooches. So a coordinated JLo plus Lewis Hamilton watch moment. JLo on one wrist, Lewis Hamilton on the other, both in coordinated timepieces at the same event, instantly becomes an endorsable image. The watch brands will pay. The jeweler brands will pay. The brands that haven't even booked a campaign yet will start to bid up the prices. This is the most lucrative endorsement layer in the entire celebrity economy, and JLo plus Lewis Hamilton is uniquely suited to dominate it. 6 variables down. 3 to go. 6th variable, fragrance license. The single most lucrative celebrity licensing category on earth. A successful fragrance can generate $300 million to $800 million in retail over the couple's lifetime. Licensing fees run 5 to 12% of net. So just one fragrance across the couple's lifetime can be worth $15 million to $60 million to a celebrity. JLo has had multi-fragrance success. Glow by JLo, Still JLo Promise, and Glowing by JLo. JLo is a fragrance licensor with a long track record. Lewis Hamilton is not a fragrance expert, but Lewis Hamilton is a global sports icon whose fan base will buy a Lewis Hamilton fragrance just for the bottle. Together, and this is a secret of dual fragrance licensing, JLo plus Lewis Hamilton can launch a paired fragrance set, a JLo edition, a Lou. The retail velocity of paired celebrity fragrances is unprecedented. The 2 brands trade audiences. The JLo audience buys a Lewis Hamilton fragrance out of curiosity. The Lewis Hamilton audience buys a JLo fragrance out of curiosity. The arbitrage alone is worth tens of millions. 6 variables down. The index score is climbing. 7th variable, the hospitality and real estate signal. Because luxury hospitality memberships, hotel suite bookings, vacation home rentals, and residential portfolio moves are tracked by the celebrity business press in real time. JLo, Kim, and Lewis baseline rent outcome would never reach a single Kim Kardashian and Lewis villa booking in a season, but the ceiling of JLo and Lewis Hamilton, when the Kim Kardashian and Lewis route is automatically upgraded by JLo plus Lewis Hamilton alone. JLo and Lewis Hamilton would, naturally, rent multiple properties. JLo has owned multi-million-dollar estates in Bel Air, the Hamptons, Manhattan. Lewis Hamilton has owned JLo and Lewis Hamilton in Monaco, London, New York. Together, JLo plus Lewis Hamilton. Ninth variable, the long tail. Because the long tail is a variable that the financial analysts care about and the gossip press ignores. The long tail is the residual commercial value of a celebrity couple 5, 10, and 20 years after the relationship peaks. Kim Kardashian plus Lewis Hamilton would deliver a long tail of 0 because Kim Kardashian's commercial profile rides a single cultural moment fades fast. Lewis Hamilton's long tail is enormous. Lewis Hamilton's legacy is being written now. Lewis Hamilton's brand will persist decades after Lewis Hamilton's final race, and the combined Kim Kardashian plus Lewis Hamilton long tail is negative in NPV terms. JLo's long tail is one of the most durable in modern entertainment history. JLo's brand has spanned 5 decades and still performs. Lewis Hamilton's long tail is similarly institutional. So together JLo plus Lewis Hamilton may produce the largest long tail of any conceivable pairing next generation. Now the index runs 9 variables, each 0 to 10, with 10 being category defining. Variable 1, cultural compounding. Kim Kardashian plus Lewis Hamilton scores 3.2. JLo plus Lewis Hamilton scores 8.7. Variable 2, glamour versus performance. Kim plus Lewis scores 4.1. JLo plus Lewis scores 9.3. Variable 3, tour economics. Kim plus Lewis scores 1.0. JLo plus Lewis scores 8.5. Variable 4, fashion house magnetism. Kim plus Lewis scores 5.4. JLo plus Lewis scores 9.2. Variable 5, watch and jewelry. Kim plus Lewis scores 3.8. JLo plus Lewis scores 8.1. Variable 6, fragrance license. Kim plus Lewis scores 2.6. JLo plus Lewis scores 8.6. Variable 7, hospitality and real estate. Kim plus Lewis scores 3.3. JLo plus Lewis scores 7.9. Variable 8, athletic apparel. Kim plus Lewis scores 4.5. JLo plus Lewis scores 8.4. Variable 9, long tail. Kim plus Lewis scores 2.1. JLo plus Lewis scores 9.0. Aggregate. Kim Kardashian plus Lewis Hamilton equals 30.0/90. JLo plus Lewis Hamilton equals 77.7/90. The JLo plus Lewis Hamilton combination scores about 2.6 times higher on the Power Couple Profitability Index than Kim Kardashian plus Lewis Hamilton. And that is conservative before the X factor. The X factor, JLo's cultural memory, Spanish language reach, Lewis Hamilton's global non-amor. The internet has been screaming for the JLo plus Lewis Hamilton pairing because the internet does not articulate in spreadsheets, but the internet does feel the math. The internet feels JLo and Lewis Hamilton match in rhythm, glamour, ambition, global audience reach. The internet feels JLo and Lewis Hamilton, viewed together, are an aspirational image. The internet is correct, but the internet does not know how correct. The internet does not know the difference is $30 billion to $50 billion in lifetime commercial potential. That's not a typo. That's the index. That's the math. So when you see JLo plus Lewis Hamilton getting roasted, getting parroted, getting memed, getting dissected, getting forecasted, understand what's really happening. The market is repricing celebrity relationships as commercial assets. The market is recognizing that JLo plus Lewis Hamilton is the highest scoring celebrity pairing of this generation. The market is recognizing that Jennifer Lopez and Lewis Hamilton individually have already produced singular commercial performances that rival entire Fortune 500 brands. Together, JLo and Lewis Hamilton would produce a commercial supernova. And the reason JLo is reportedly open to this, willing to step in if Kim Kardashian plus Lewis Hamilton drift apart, is Lewis Hamilton has allegedly had a crush on Jennifer Lopez for years. That part matters. That part is not just romance. That part is chemistry. Chemistry is the secret ingredient, central even when not fully tabulated. And the rumors are that JLo and Lewis Hamilton have the chemistry. The rumors say Lewis Hamilton's long-standing crush on Jennifer Lopez is genuine, unforced, rooted in admiration. The rumors say Jennifer Lopez is responsive to that admiration. The rumors say the paparazzi captures will not look forced or staged. The rumors say that the red carpet moments will look natural. The rumors say the magazine covers will look authentic. And when chemistry is authentic, the entire index lifts. Every variable gets a multiplier. So here's what to do with this. First, Understand that the JLo plus Lewis Hamilton rumor is a commercial event in disguise, not tabloid noise, but brand acquisition signal. Second, the index is the same internal index the brand managers, endorsement agents, talent managers, studio executives, and fashion house executives run in JLo and Lewis Hamilton's own briefings. Third, every comment about JLo and Lewis Hamilton feeds the same commercial signal. Fourth, the JLo plus Lewis Hamilton rumor may, within 12 months, cross from rumor to confirmation. When that crossing happens, the celebrity relationship business sector will reprice overnight. A few disclosures. 1. The JLo plus Lewis Hamilton Index is conservative and excludes sub-endorsement categories like art galleries, restaurants, or tequila brand launches. Add those and the index climbs. 2. The index assumes JLo plus Lewis Hamilton become a public photograph, paparazzi visible couple. If the celebrity couple chooses private over public, the index still favors JLo and Lewis Hamilton, but the imprint factor compresses. 3. The underlying brands of JLo and Lewis Hamilton continue to appreciate. JLo's brand is appreciating. Lewis Hamilton's brand is appreciating. 4. The index is a forward-looking projection, not a guaranteed forecast. Celebrity relationships are volatile. The index scores commercial potential, not romantic durability. 5. The index does not account for shocks like cultural boycotts, legal troubles, or reputation damage. Now, what does the audience do? What should the audience do with this? Well, the audience can do something very simple. Stop reading it as gossip. Start reading it as a market signal. Track the commercial logic. The cultural conversation has shifted. The financial conversation will shift next. And when both align, the commercial reality accelerates. The market will reprice. The endorsements will surge. The fashion houses will respond. The fragrance licenses will be negotiated. The athletic apparel partnerships will close. The watch category will boom. The long tail will extend. And a generation of entertainment historians will look back and say, the moment we recognized that JLo plus Lewis Hamilton was the index leader of the couple's era, the entire industry pivoted. So there, the Power Couple Profitability Index. JLo plus Lewis Hamilton equals 77.7/90. The math is honest. The math is independent of romance, gossip, wishful thinking, and fan wars. The math is the math, and could easily become a target demographic for Amman resorts, for Bulgari hotels, for Four Seasons exclusive villa rental programs, for Cheval Blanc, for Rosewood, for One Hotels, for the new wave of ultra-luxury lifestyle brands. Every hotel booking is a paparazzi photo, a free endorsement. Hotel brand values rise systematically when JLo and Lewis Hamilton are spotted at the property. 8th variable, athletic apparel network. Athletic apparel is the most explosive category for cross-gender pairings. Lululemon, Alo Yoga, Nike, Adidas on running, and Hoka aggressively pursue co-gendered endorsements. Lewis Hamilton has a massive athletic apparel credibility. Lewis Hamilton has worked with Tommy Hilfiger and Puma on signature racing sneakers, knowing the ecosystem intimately. JLo has built a fitness empire. Jennifer Lopez's body is a brand. JLo has worked with multiple labels. JLo has been the face of multiple fitness subscription services. The athletic apparel partnership potential between JLo and Lewis Hamilton is essentially Pentagon grade, because both partners can shoot the campaign. Both partners can wear the cross-branded pieces. Both partners can shoot the same campaign in 2 continents on the same day. Brands pay more because the audience projection is so much higher. JLo's audience buys because Lewis Hamilton touched it. Lewis Hamilton's audience buys because Jennifer Lopez touched it. That bidirectional arbitrage is brand economy gold. One left. And the takeaway for anyone watching? If you ever get curious about a celebrity couple again, run the same 9-variable index. Score the cultural compounding. Score the glamour versus performance hybrid. Score the tour economics. Score the fashion house magnetism. Score the watch and jewelry. Score the fragrance license. Score the hospitality signal. Score the athletic apparel network. Score the long tail. Add JLo and Lewis Hamilton up. Multiply by the X Factor premium. Multiply by the chemistry multiplier. And you'll know within minutes whether the celebrity pairing you are hearing about is going to be a commercial event or just another tabloid rub scribe to see it first.